So here are 5 habits that genuinely helped me to transform my life in every single way possible. Let's start with the first one. The first one is getting up early. Some days I would get up at around 2 or 3 p.m. And let's just say like one day I wanted to get up, get ready, eat a meal, go to the gym and come back. By that time it would already be 5, 6 p.m. And so the day is already done. Like I just didn't have time to do as much as I wanted to do. Well, even at that time I didn't want to do a lot. I just wanted to go to the gym. That was pretty much the only good habit that I had at the time. But like even just that, like the day would pretty much be over as soon as I came back. And I won't lie to you guys, because recently I have been getting up late. Like I've been getting up around 10 a.m. pretty much every single day, like 10 to half 10. And that's mainly because I've been staying up late doing work. But even just getting up at that time gives you so much more to do throughout the day. Like when I reached the turning point of actually forcing myself to get up early, I realised I was wasting so much fucking time when I was getting up late. Because I would wake up, for example, at around 8 a.m. So this is what I did in the first week when I started getting up early. I woke up and I did a 5k. So I woke up at 8 a.m. No, I woke up, I meditated. Then I went outside, did a quick 5k, came back, did some reading, showered, journaled. And I had done all of that by latest 12 o'clock. Whereas before I was getting up at 2 p.m. So if you compare the version of me that was getting up early to the version of me that was getting up late, before this guy had even woke up, this guy had already done a 5k, read, journaled, meditated, showered, and maybe even ate his first meal. Like, you can see the difference, right? You can see that this guy is going to be more fucking successful than this guy. You can see that this guy is going to be more healthy than this guy. You can see this guy is more disciplined, dedicated, more of a hard worker than this guy. Like, it just... And it even opens your eyes, because before I started getting up early, I didn't even know what I was missing out on. Like, I would just get up late and be like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't really give a fuck. Because I don't know, I was just in that sort of state where I just didn't care. And don't get me wrong, sleep is important. Like, you need to make sure you're getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep a day. Like, sleep is very important for recovery, for your testosterone, for everything. So you need to make sure you get that. But when you start waking up earlier, it gives you so much more time to do the shit you need to do throughout the day. Like, you can just get everything you need to do done. And you can do more throughout your day. Like, if you're someone like me before where you weren't even doing much, the first thing is you need to realise that you need to do more. Even just getting into the routine of getting up when the sun rises, or getting up before everybody else in your household, or before all your friends, it just makes you feel so much better, and it gives you that reassurance that you're doing the right thing. And it will make you feel better about yourself. It will make you feel happier. And because of that, you will start to do more stuff, and you will start to fill up your day and your morning. And you'll stop wasting time. Time is your greatest asset, and you need to use it efficiently. So waking up early, that completely changed my life. I need to start waking up early again. I've been getting up around 10, 10:30. I need to start getting up around 7, 8 a.m. every day again, and that's what I'm going to try and get back into, because when I was doing that, I just did so much more, and I was so much more productive. And it just led me to like I said, transform my life. Such a good habit to have. Everybody needs to implement it. And I won't lie to you, waking up early was probably one of the hardest habits for me to actually start doing. Like, I had such a bad habit of just staying in bed, turning my alarm off, and just getting up whenever I wanted, or just accidentally sleeping in an extra 2 hours. Like, there would literally be times where my alarm would go off at 8 a.m. I'd get up, I'd turn it off, and then I'd lie back down and go to sleep. Like, that's how bad it was. Like, I'd literally get up. Like, the alarm would wake me up, I'd get up, but then somehow I'd end up back asleep and wake up at 11, 12 a.m., p.m. And it was just such a bad habit of mine, and it took me a while to actually overcome that. I won't lie to you and said I managed to do it overnight, because it took me a while. It was one of my hardest habits to overcome. But when I was finally able to overcome it and actually just get up early and force myself to get up early, it just opened up a whole new space for me. It just opened up my mind, because I realised I was wasting so much time before, and it allowed me to become a much more productive person. And so if you were like me and you were struggling to get up, you just have to force yourself to do it, because if you don't, you're just going to waste half your life. But yeah, that's enough of me ranting about sleep. The second habit that changed my life is meditation. Now, this is also a habit I struggled with, because for the longest time I thought I was doing it wrong, because with meditation, when I tried to meditate, my mind would just drift to something else, to think about something else, and I just couldn't focus. They say with meditation you should just think about nothing, right? I couldn't stop thinking about other things. Like, shit would just come into my head and I'd be like, fuck, I messed up. But that's actually the whole point of meditation. The whole point of meditation is to bring your focus back, to allow yourself to drift away and then bring your focus back. So you try and stay focused. When you lose focus, you just bring it back. And that's it. You just keep on doing it, keep on doing it. And I only meditate for 5 minutes a day, but I can see it's made such a positive impact in my life, because it's allowed me to become so much more present as a person. Like, when I'm talking to people, I don't start drifting away with the fairies and thinking about other things. I don't start daydreaming. I don't start just thinking about bullshit or what I'm going to do later in the day. Oh, I need to do this in the gym. Like, I am present. I'm in the moment. I'm mindful. And that's such a great trait to have. When you become more present and you become more mindful, you stop stressing and you stop getting anxious. It's so good for your emotional health and your overall well-being. Like, for example, when I'm in stressful situations or a situation where I might be nervous, like, I just remember to just breathe and relax. Because that's what meditation teaches you to do. It teaches your body to just relax, stay calm in any situation, because it will all turn out okay. And it also just helps with your breathing. Like, the way it helps you to relax is through your breathing. So there's something called mouth breathing, right? Which is what most people do. They breathe through their mouth, which is actually really bad for you. You shouldn't do that. And what meditation teaches you is to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And when you do that, like, sort of resets your, like, the pace in your body that you're breathing at, and it helps you to relax and stay calm. And when you learn to do that, and you can learn pretty quickly, you just, like I said, you just stay calm in situations. You stress less, you get less anxious, you get less nervous, you become more present. And that is an incredible trait to have. And it's definitely helped me a lot. And it's something that I'm trying to continue to improve. So every week I'm just trying to meditate for longer and longer now. But yeah. So the third habit that helped me transform my life is reading, which I'm sure some of you would have guessed. But if you saw one of my previous videos, I talked about how I didn't start reading until I was about 18. And for like a whole summer, I watched like a Marvel movie every day. And if I just replaced watching that movie with reading a book, I would be 100 times the man I am right now. Like, I would be so much more knowledgeable, so much more skillful, I'd be filled with so much more wisdom, right? And it's true, because that is what reading does for you. Like, when you read, you're gaining knowledge. And when you gain knowledge, you can implement that into your life to make your life better. Like, think about it. What actually is a book? A book, let's say a non-fiction book, right? So, for example, my phone's actually standing on some books right now. I've got some books here. So, let's say this one, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. This guy, right, the author of this book from Harvard, has literally studied the lives of successful people his entire life and compiled it into just a few hundred pages to explain how every successful person lives their life effectively and how you can too. Just think about that for a second. This guy has studied effective people his whole life and just compiled it into this little book that you can read and absorb within a month max. Like, how fucking amazing is that? How much knowledge can you gain from reading books? How many books are out there that you could take and implement into your life to build a better life for yourself? Like, reading is such an amazing habit to have, and it has greatly improved my life ever since I started. And I'll be completely honest with you guys, the reason I didn't start reading before is because I didn't find any books interesting. Like, I didn't think there was anything out there that would interest me, and that's why I never read, because like every time I'd pick up a book, I'd just read it and get bored and then like just not read it. So when I talk about reading, I would say don't force yourself to read something that you're not interested in. Read what you're interested in and build a habit of it. Even if it's just 5 pages a day, 10 pages a day, 10 minutes a day. Just start off, because once you start reading and you start absorbing knowledge in fields that you're actually interested in, you'll start to enjoy it so much more, and you'll start to actually love it, because you will also start to implement the things that you're reading into your own life, and you'll see the benefit that it's having on you, and you'll see the impact it's having on you. Reading has definitely transformed my life, and like now I aspire to have a whole fucking library of books that I've read, because I know if I have that, I will be such a knowledgeable person and such a skillful man. But yeah, reading is key. And if you don't really know what you'd be interested in reading, I would say the main things I read were just self-improvement books. So I read a lot about stoicism, about finance, because I want to get fucking rich, so finance is a good thing for me to read, and I'm actually interested in it, how money works, how businesses work, how businesses make money. So you just need to find what you're interested in, find the most popular book in that area and just read it. Start off that way and then just build it into a habit. And I promise you, if you do that and you start reading every single day, in a few weeks, in a few months, you'll be able to like showcase your knowledge to people, and they'll look at you and think, damn, like this guy knows what he's talking about, fucking hell. And when you implement that into your own life, it will just greatly improve it, as it has done for me. The 4th habit that greatly improved my life is journaling. And so when I started journaling, I didn't really know what to write. Like, I had just heard it was a good habit to do, and everyone should journal. And so like I had a little notebook and I had my pen, and I didn't know what to write. So when I started, I would just write what I did in my day. That was literally it. And I did that for a few days. And I didn't really see the point in it. Like I didn't see any benefit from it. And so I stopped. Like I would be inconsistent, right? So I would do it for like 1 or 2 days, maybe 3, and then I'd leave it for a week, and then come back to it, do it for like a day, miss another day, do it again, miss another 2 days, do it again, miss a week, do it again. So I was really inconsistent, right, when I was doing this. And I didn't realize at the time, but that was why I wasn't seeing any benefit from it. It wasn't until I actually started journaling every single day. It wasn't until that point where I actually saw the benefits from it. And when I started doing that, I started becoming more confident in my writing. So whatever I was writing down. So I would start, as I started, I would just write about my day. And then as I started doing that every single day, then I would start writing down more ideas I had, and more objectives I had, and more goals I had. And then I would start writing goals I wanted to achieve. And then I would start writing how I would achieve them, how I could achieve them, when I wanted to achieve them. And so the writing sort of shifted into something that was more valuable, and it allowed me to become more creative and get down all my thoughts, all my feelings, all my processes, all my ideas that were in my head. It allowed me to just get it down on paper. And there's something about that, like there's something about just getting all your thoughts down onto paper that allows you to become so much more relaxed and so much more confident in yourself. Journaling is so good for your emotional well-being and your mental health. And it makes sense because you're getting whatever you have in your head, like that you want to get out, you're getting it down onto that paper. And when you do that, you just become more relaxed, like you become more, I don't know how to explain it, but you just have a sense of like security. You feel good about yourself, that you're getting it all out. And when you do that, you start to become more creative. You get down your ideas, you write down your aims, objectives, all your goals. And when you start writing down your goals, you start progressing toward them and you start achieving them. And that's what happened to me when I started journaling. And now, like, I can't go a day without journaling. Like, if I don't journal, I feel weird. Before, I would feel weird for journaling. Now, if I don't journal, I feel weird. Because before I was a bit immature and I would think like, why am I just, like, it's a bit gay, like just writing down your thoughts and feelings and shit. But it has drastically improved my way of thinking and my way of goal setting. And it's so good for you emotionally as well. There's so many benefits to it, and I would suggest every single person watching this video to start journaling. In fact, if there was one habit, maybe from this, maybe in the next one, but if there was one habit I would want you guys to take away, it would be to start journaling. Because journaling has just drastically improved my life and my way of thinking. Journaling allows you to figure out your purpose and your mission. It allows you to question everything. Question what you really believe in. Question what you really want to do in life. And that's amazing. So the fifth and final habit is fitness. Now, I shouldn't have to explain this to you guys, right? Like, you know why fitness is good for you. Fitness is good for your body, your mind, your social life, literally everything. Like, you get to go and partake in this activity that is gonna increase your life expectancy first, get blood moving around in your body, which literally shows to increase life expectancy. It's gonna build an attractive physique for you, and you're gonna improve your human performance in every aspect. When you train and you do fitness, whether it's weightlifting, running, swimming, playing tennis, playing basketball, literally any kind of fitness, it improves your physique and your health. And what is actually better than doing that? What is it better than improving that? Like nothing. Like, what more do you want than a fucking sick physique and a long life expectancy? Like, fucking hell. What is actually better than that? And I think the main thing I found, right, is, so I started lifting when I was around 17. Like, all I did was just lift weights. I never did running. I never did sprints. I didn't really play sports. I played sports when I was much younger. Like I played football and stuff, and that was the only sport. Like I didn't do anything else. I literally just lifted weights, and I still fucking loved it. Like I still love doing that. And now, recently, I've actually started to incorporate different things, fitness that I actually enjoy doing. So stuff like paddle. I love playing paddle. Like playing paddle with your friends is the best shit ever. I started Muay Thai. I started boxing, and started doing sprints because, like, whereas running takes time, like a lot of time, but sprints are like just short, quick, easy, explosive, and that's the kind of shit I like, right? So I do sprints, boxing, Muay Thai, that's the kind of fitness I enjoy. And when you actually do this principle applies to anything you do in life. When you do the thing you enjoy, you do it so much fucking more. So me and my mate started Muay Thai around 4 weeks ago now, and since then we've been going 4, sometimes even 5 days a week, just because we enjoy it so much. Like 4, sometimes 5 days a week. Like I've literally lowered the amount I go to the gym now because I've been like prioritizing Muay Thai. And that's just because we enjoy it so much. Like 4 or 5 times a week, like fucking hell, that's a lot. But I don't even think of it in that way. Like I think of it as in like, yeah, I get to go do Muay Thai today. Like let's go. Fucking hell, that's a bit cringe, man. Yeah. So when you actually do fitness you enjoy, you will do it more. So that's my tip. Like find something you actually enjoy, whether it's playing football with your friends, going for a swim, playing paddle, playing tennis, maybe even just going for like a chill jog for like 30 minutes with someone, or just by yourself, listen to a podcast. Like it can be anything. Just figure out what you enjoy, and when you know what you enjoy, you'll just do it so much more. And then when you enjoy it, you don't even think about the benefits you're getting to your physique and your your body. Like you'll just think like, damn, I'm fucking enjoying this. We'll do this every week. And so yeah, that's my 5th and final habit. Those are my 5 habits. Each and every single one of those habits has played a part in my life and played a part in me transforming my life. And I hope it can do the same for you, because if you implement all of these habits slowly into your life, you will become the best version of yourself. I promise you that. Stay disciplined.